a hell of
We've
a
only
run
got
here in stage 2.
Absolutely.
20 minutes
I mean,
left.
they're
We will
pretty
finish it
much
today.
Set to make champs first. I want to say that they're excited to go into this game and see what Baby Bay has to offer. To be honest, I
Is
think
Baby
they're
about to go
excited
crazy
see that.
today?
I think that's the that's the curiosity more than anything else.
I think, again, for as silly as this match may feel, because of the, as you said, Schmeeg-sized elephant in the room, there's a lot that Sentinels do need to be working
Baby
in,
dips second, what am I doing?
Week in and week out. This is not a punt week for them. It is not something that should be taken lightly. There are things they need to continue to refine.
I could not agree more. All right, well, on the other side of the field, let's see how Sentinel's opponents are.
No,
Let's
we
go
don't.
ahead
We're
and
not going
bring
to even
out the
entertain
squad.
that.
Folks in the Riot Games Arena, put your hands together for G2 Esports. And G2, we didn't even get a chance to talk about Jonah people. Look at that, man. He almost tripped. He almost
He's
tripped.
nervous.
He almost lost
Wait,
it
he's
as soon as he
nervous.
got to the
Wait a
stage.
minute, he's
Baby
fucking
Bay
nervous.
Joining the squad. What a timeline that we happen to live in here. Doug, I can feel the excitement just pouring out of you.
I'm just glad he put in the work to walk out without needing a walker. Coming out onto the stage. Because listen, I know. I'm telling you, there is an inevitable injury to come out of this. Guy's gonna like.
Why is Argamo wearing a
throw
mask?
shoulder
Maybe
out,
he's
do
not feeling
something
too
crazy.
great.
You watch out for them knees, you know, when you hit 30, it all goes downhill from there. You know, so y'all feel it right in the knees and the thighs.
All right, let's actually zoom in a little bit here and talk about the value that Dre does
Where's
provide
Leaf?
to this team. Because
Leaf is away on medical leave.
I do think there's a lot to be
So
said
Baby Bay is
about,
stepping in, if you don't
obviously
know.
his mechanical skill
And
is well-renowned. We've saw clips about it when he was on FaZe. We've talked through some of that stuff.
Ooh.
I think the value that
people
he
in chat
provides,
were
to be
saying
honest,
it's related
is
to
in a lot of
Kronz.
the
I
vibes
don't know if I'm saying that
as
correctly.
well.
I'm not
I mean,
entirely
anybody
sure.
who's been
But with
around
that being
knows that he
said,
knows how to have a
G2
good
is
time. He
qualified
knows
for
how to take things in
champs.
stride, and
So
he
they're
knows
actually
how to
just
still
playing for
fight
money
to
and
win.
seeding.
Yeah, great
And so
points.
I think that's a ton of value that he's able to provide to G2.
Corrode first map?
Great points on
That's
that
kinda
one,
hype.
but I do want to touch on that map there. Corode is going to be the first
That's
one.
kinda
here,
hype.
So
How
that
Sentinels
is
look
gonna
at
be interesting
Corode. Oh
because
my God.
How long have G2 had time to be able to
Wait,
put
we
things
picked
together on
Corode. We picked
It's one
Corode.
of those things where it kind of makes sense that Sentinels wants to pick it because
No,
they know,
G2 is
okay,
qualified
G2
for
playing
champs,
with
not
the sub,
Sentinels.
They might not have had as much time to practice, but also on the G2 side of things, you know, it kind of makes sense for them as well because they don't know what kind
Is
of
this
roles
year
they
the
wanna
most
do, and
swap
since there's
players?
not a set
I'm not
meta
gonna
on
lie,
Corode
this
yet, they
season
can kinda
does
play
have a
whatever
lot of
And I do
swaps.
see great opportunities here for Baby
Like
Bay
roster
on the
mania
Sentinel to
from
maybe
stage
be a
1 to
little bit
stage
more
2.
look heavy. You know, get to
I
do
feel
his
like a
thing
lot
bit
of
more and
teams
just
made
find those
changes.
individual fights wherever they may present themselves, so that this way he could, you know, get those ones when the opportunity presents.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see how Valen calls this map. I think that we've seen a couple of reps on it internationally and then here, and I don't think it's been solved.
Wasn't
I don't
as
think it's
easy
been
last
figured
season?
out. And if I trust an IGL to be able to solve it, a new map that is in a lot of ways so different
Second on
compared to
Neon?
what we have on other maps, it is Valen.
It's or John
Omen
QT.
Viper.
Honestly, on the other side would be another guy.
I like
who
this
could,
comp. I think
crack
Vice
that
is
egg there
really
as
good
well.
on
We're starting to
Corode.
see the agents
I think
begin to flood in here.
Corode
Nothing
might
all
be
that crazy that
Vice's
we're seeing.
best
Get the
map,
Neon out
actually.
there, Alexis, for Sentinels, but I'm curious to see what G2 opts to run here. All right.
They have a
actually,
Sova,
Dawn
we
back
have
on
a
that
Fade.
Yoru, so he likes that
But they have a
for
Yoru.
Baby on the Vice. Let's talk about this composition,
Interesting.
Alexis, real quick.
Vice is definitely an easy
I don't even play Corode.
agent for
From
the
what I
Hawks to
saw.
pick up.
What do you
would
think,
say,
Inspire?
You know, put your util down, hold it, and you're done. So it should be.
You don't
good
play
for
ranked,
him.
bro.
On the
Wait,
Sova,
do you
so
agree, Inspire?
nothing,
Corode is
nothing
Vice's
new
best
here.
map. I feel like you would
I'm really
know.
curious to see how they solve the map
On
without
some no
Fade,
Glaze shit.
without a dog, without something like that.
I'm out here in the
Drone
trenches.
kinda
I'm
does
sorry.
it
I know,
a
man.
lot.
I know.
Yeah, and I don't know that the drone
Well,
can
ranked
do the
is-
same value that a Fade
Never
dog
mind, I ain't
will.
gonna say it.
Oh, that's a great point. We'll have to see how this all
I
pans
need
out
you?
here. And send it
Nah,
over to your
stop
casters
it, man.
who are waiting to be called up to Tier 1 themselves. It's Mimi.
The Chamber
and
Cypher
Ender.
map? Chamber Cypher?
Thanks so much, GP.
He's
We've
trolling,
waited a
no?
long
Chamber
time
Cypher.
for this moment. G2 took this risk after Toronto.
Honestly,
invested in a
Chamber's
new
low-key back.
Rookie player just eligible to
But
play on this
Chamber
stage.
on
And now he's
Corode?
finally here, ready to make his debut.
Man, I don't know if you can anchor the site that well.
He's a rookie.
He's a rookie. Technically,
Oh
we
wait,
have
the
to call
Chamber
him a rookie
TPs
'cause he
can
never
go hard
played in,
though.
like, Americas, but this guy was playing
Chamber
back
Yoru
in
could go
VCLs
hard with the
in
TPs.
Challengers NA back with FaZe Clan, and we are getting ready to see
Yeah,
him back up there.
they could go
once
hard.
again with G2 versus Sentinels. You can load up fast in game with Samsung SSDs.
Okay, here we
Let's
go,
get ready
chat.
to get things
Here we
underway,
go, here we
maybe,
go.
because this is an absolute banger. We are packed here in the Riot Games arena.
Yeah, our two best teams playing Corode to start, and it's no surprise that it
Oh my
starts
God,
in
the
mid-second.
pace.
Going up quick.
Always a fast fight. Second might get pinged out by this dart, though. And on opposite sides
Wait,
of
was he
comes
stunned?
down.
I'm
Second
surprised Jaw
strikes
didn't
first.
TP.
Sentinels on the board early, but G2 are still posturing in this space, calling in the reinforcements.
Good slide. Nice second. Nice second. Wait, who's VC player one? Is that Baby Bay? What the fuck, running gun?
Everyone gets away into this side, and now Sentinels, whenever you're playing a post fight on B, you have so many angles.
Now they're going crazy for Baby Bay right now. He can hear them, he can hear them, he can hear them.
Player one, more like.
He doesn't even have a name, Christy.
It's brutal. He already got his first kill in 1,072 days. It is
1,072 days? Holy fuck. Is that the longest break a player has taken coming back to stage? Probably, right?
Yeah, that was a really
Like
nice
after
round from
3,
Sen.
like no one's come
Let's
back
talk
after
about
3
the goals
years.
for a second, because both these teams have the same core, right? You're playing double controller, you're playing boss. It seems
Like
the majority of the
Valorant
teams
though,
across
like
regions
playing
are
on a
thinking that
Valorant stage, then
that's
coming
about
back and playing again.
Kind of standard you want to set, but it is really interesting.
Because Shroud played CS then came to Valorant, right?
Because giving up that Yoru, you're sacrificing having
Like playing on
flashes
Valorant
to
stage then
work
coming
with,
back.
and instead, you're really relying on him to
That's
just
gotta be the longest.
absolutely send it early on. But it does so much for those initial fights that are really important on this map.
Exactly, especially, you know, using slides to brace crosshairs, and again, for taking quick space into mid. This is going to be a consistent.
Oh my God, that was
also
just
fight
shaking.
over into B main at the same time. Sentinels keeping the
Oh,
pressure up.
Baby Bay?
Once again, Baby Bay.
What the fuck?
Falling down this time.
W
early
Baby
on
Bay?
into the round.
W.
I don't think you have to start saying once again at round 2. You can wait a second to dog on him.
I mean, look, if
Once
Baby Bay
again,
was
this
up
is
here, he
crazy.
would call it honestly. I think we can do the same. I
Nice.
that with him in advance, don't worry.
Nice,
but it will be
clean.
Sentinels making quick work of the second round.
Yeah, so Corrode, the name of the game is these mid fights early on. If you're playing, honestly, either side of the map, and you don't have that space, your rotates late round gets so brutal.
The
You're
quarter's
running
it?
all the way back through CT, adding probably 10 seconds, and it's even worse if you're an attacker.
Yeah, especially when it comes to, you know, rotating between the sites like you're saying, or defenders trying to look to retake into the site. That A site only has the one way
Nice.
to get in it.
Let's go, John.
You don't have any mid control to play with.
So I think a lot of this game for G2 against a Neon comp is figuring out what amount of space do you want to give.
Half body,
early
they have
on,
an outlaw?
How are you re-clearing and
2
how
light
are you
armors.
stopping Second from just running away with
Nice
It's not
kill.
gonna stop. Actually, John QT running a bit away as well. Jogmo fires back on the other
Oh,
side and gets some
Trent.
support from Trent. Trent still locked down inside of
Damn, the
Mows
sandwich
him
is so
down.
aggressive.
G2 come
is
in
so
with the better
aggressive
rifles
from
and now
both.
control the spike.
This
And that's
mid fight
what
is
I'm talking about.
crazy.
Really nice team fighting from G2. They gave a little bit of space to the Neon, then immediately have a paranoia, have a dart ready to go on that fight back in, and brutalize the Sentinels in mid.
And you can see that every round, again, is going to be about mid-fighting. It is double Viper walls trying to control this space early on, so a lot of chaos to play through, whether that's going to be Jogamo on flashes or Neon sliding. Right now, John QT has gone for the long walkabout, but
This is pretty
Trent,
tough
even though
now.
he's
2 of them are
is
low.
poised and ready on the angle.
That one's low too, but there should be some easy trades to
Crossfire.
get here for G2.
Can he single them?
And still a lot of territory to cover before you even recover the spike. Now the gas taken down rather low.
Oh my God,
sees the
close.
gun, but Trent will see him first. A 3K and G2 on the board.
Kermie?
Super good bounce back for them. Baby Bay already building it up. Coach Josh RT, he put out a
The bald
post on
patch
Twitter
grow back
about
in
what
from the
was
beard? I
honestly
forgot
a
about
very
that.
Weird move. Everyone thought it was going to be Demon 1 subbing in. Instead, it's the man formerly known as Demon 7, like 20 years ago in
You gotta
Crossfire.
go way back in the day to see
I
those
think-
names.
But he's saying that Baby
Wait,
Bay's
they
a
coulda
guy who
got
brings
Demon 1
vibes, he
true.
brings experience.
They like
He's
Baby
doing
Bay
some of the
though.
things
He is
that
definitely a
we
vibes
did,
guy
keeping the team
and
accountable
experience.
helping a little as a secondary caller.
We
I think
thought
Marta
100 Thieves
working
was
with
gonna
him,
get
we kinda
Demon 1, but
tested it.
Kess
He
is looking
definitely
good,
brings
man.
those strikes.
Yeah, he does. And word on the street is he was flying as
Well,
well.
look at that eye. It
He's
slides
traveling
off the
for
roof
team.
onto the edge.
Here we go, another fight into
Good
mid.
on.
Jogamo taken down so low. Forced to teleport away.
A bit more reserved
Oh,
from Sen
dog
this
missed.
time. They slow things down,
Wait,
but
Zakin
still
is
get space and
aggressive,
balance.
brother.
In trouble here.
Again, still alive and has support back on the site. Baby Bay will be.
Oh my God, it's so aggressive from Sentinels.
Players flood on in. This will be Sentinels first
Good
time
counter
really
util.
gaining some space in towards A. They've still got Bang working into A main, but G2 have bunkered down and aren't giving any angles.
What you're looking at right now is pretty much the dream position for attackers when you're in a mid round. You have control in A main, you have control deep in mid, and now you can just sit and wait for that reclear to come and try your best to punish it.
Here's a reclear.
Kind of like an ascent where once you control
Nice
mid,
read
you
by
can
Mimi.
dabble back and forth and jog
Freebie for Zekin.
low HP falls.
Yeah, that's what they were looking for, right? Someone's gonna walk, someone's gonna clear mid, you get your pick, and now you're up.
And now both lurks trying to test some space as well. Bang
The
really
mid
wants
push.
it in main.
Got
But this puts
Zelsus.
a lot of pressure on
But look at
Sentinel's
Viper. Look at
mid
Viper.
player.
Bang.
Has
We have
already
B.
fallen.
We have B.
Pinch coming.
But Fade
Pinches on
is
pinches, and that lurk has slipped through B
Spike
as
him
well.
get
This
caught.
mid-fight to
Oh
determine
god.
everything. Two players
30
on
seconds
opposite
left.
sides of the wall.
If they go,
But how prepared
They don't
will
expect them
Sentinels be? That
close.
haunt is deep. It's not going to spot both.
One
Viper
more.
will see the one.
Oh, they
Nailing
scanned.
second.
Oh, they got both.
Find their
Wow.
mark, and B site is open.
Oh wow.
Perfect road into this side.
Nice
and plenty
eye.
of time to get set up in the post.
Should be a
I
save.
think B is one of the most difficult
Damn.
sites in the game to
Okay.
retake right now, because if you are just coming in through spawn, you are pretty much through mid rather, you are just gonna get owned by players in elbow, in heaven. If you're trying to just come through CT, there's also so many positions for people in the post plant to be set up. So you pretty much always have to try and take a second avenue and go for a split push to actually make those retakes work.
And when we were seeing Corrode being played yesterday as well, we saw a lot of our teams actually trying to fight a little bit more up into that
VCT
deep
player
elbow
one, yeah.
area. We'll help you out already if you don't know the callouts entirely just yet, but if you can have that forward space, or at least that threat.
All
of
my
forward
ranked
space
teammates are about to
early
be
on
the
into
same name right
retake,
now.
It can force defenders to use a lot of their utility before they even make it to the site itself.
Yeah. Nice macro that round from
I mean,
John
Baby
G.
Bay, to
Takes
be
things
honest,
very slowly, calls for a good reclear.
I'm guessing
back
he
into
only
mid to
recently
push both
got
players set
asked,
up there
but he's
from
been grinding
G2.
ranked a lot like
Sentinels
this
now
year,
gonna
I
start
feel.
to get some of these
I
ults
mean, I
online
haven't played in a
and get
while,
really
but
good
when I
attacks
was
going.
playing a few months ago, I remember he was like grinding like crazy.
If Narrate's able to pick up an orb in this round, get that ultimate, combo that with Zekin, you can go flying.
I'm
into
pretty
the
sure he's
site.
grinding
It's
a lot
really
of
hard to
ranked.
react.
Last couple of rounds,
That's
we've seen
Josh's
Baby
tweet
Bay
on why
set
they
up
picked him. I
over
did see
on
the
A. I
tweet,
think
yeah.
that Normally,
saw that
we've been
yesterday.
seeing a lot of like solo anchoring B from the Vise.
It
but if
seemed
you do
like
set up A,
they
that
spoke.
site
He
is
spoke
really
about
good
like
for these
vibes,
kind of
experience.
multi-stage defenses,
were,
right?
like,
you
the
can
two
be
big
holding all the
reasons.
way into main, then
But,
you're
like, also,
falling back,
obviously,
then
he's
you have
good.
the next layer here, and
All right,
then
here we
you're
go.
finally falling back into
3-1,
the site. It's
Neon
really
ults.
tough for attackers to deal with.
Once again, fight out into mid. This time, some neon walls getting into the mix.
Send feign it this time. They double back into B main, and they're just
Fake
gonna let the
mid
heart hit
control,
there,
B
only a
pop?
single anchor.
Yeah,
Jonah's
a single
alone?
Thorn, no Viper wall set up on this map, so it'll just be the support of
Oh.
Omen smokes coming in.
But because G2 kept top mid control, they will actually have fast rotates to help.
When do
Spotted.
Sentinels want to pop? It'll be the orb for Narrate. Nightfall now ready, and here it comes. All of Sentinels into the
Zekin's
mix.
out.
Second leading the charge as
Trent's here.
Thorns do delay for a moment. Those rotates you mentioned from G2. Already two players approaching in from mid.
Good
And Sentinels
flash.
not comfortably onto site
Trent's in.
just yet. Trent has made his way here. Keep
Oh!
your eyes on him, but Narrate
He got
is
caught.
already waiting for him. 2 kills.
Freebie
and the
for
defense
Jonah.
starts to fall apart from G2.
Really nice fighting there. Sentinels
Baby Bay's
taking
far.
pause,
3v4.
decide, hey, we have to deal with one of these corridors first. Get there too. And
Spam?
a big advantage.
Oh, Valen just can't quite find the angle from heaven.
Nice,
He sees
John.
a few players, but his own teammates are dropping like flies.
2v4.
There's time to play with now.
Baby Bay just getting to link.
Valen's position has already been given up.
Narrate
Now
with a
he's getting
jiggle.
re-cleared. Narrate
Oh.
playing so aggressively.
Big pick.
What?
And all of a sudden, Valen with 3. Hold on.
What
On for
happened?
clutch. But down to 15 HP.
Oh my god,
Valen
how
just
did he
can't
get 3?
it
We have to see a
done.
replay.
He makes it even, but Sentinels take it in the end.
Holy
Don't know
shit,
where
good
those
job.
3 kills came from.
Good job, good job.
G2's IGL, still not quite enough to win it out. That's really nice conditioning early from
Early
Sentinels,
pause, G2.
showing that same util
4-1.
pattern in mid, immediately walking back into B, winning the site pretty easily, and just having great
Double
team
peek, I
fight
guess?
to
They
deal
double
with
peeked
these
him.
extremities early.
Wait, he
Oh my
spammed
word.
That's
one
nasty.
The
and then
wall
transferred
into
the other.
transfer is very nice.
Yeah, welcome,
Damn.
to Corrode, guys. Gonna be seeing
Paper
more
walls,
kills a lot.
yeah.
We like
The
that.
site feels very
Depending on who you
claustrophobic
ask.
on B,
Our
right?
Odin players, you know, I've been talking to Alexis all week, and she's like, yeah, you know, I'm just on the Odin all the time. It's
Kaplan's
great.
shaking it off.
When you're on the receiving end, not nearly so fun.
I mean,
OBG2
I've only
calling
played a
a
couple
time
times
out
again,
here
but
and
when I
looking
feel like
at
I
the
run
money
out into that
available, it
site,
will
I don't know
be
where to
forcing them onto
stand.
a save.
That's
They've
what
got
it's felt
some
like.
big critical ultimates
Like,
coming
I
online.
feel like you
Yeah,
have to
G2
take
have
that,
kind of a tough task here, 'cause
I don't
you
know what the
double
area
down
is
on
called,
trying
like
to
that
go
back
for
call
these
control.
early fights into mid, kind of flip your round
little
on if you
room
can
with
beat
the
the neon
pillars.
there. I wouldn't hate to see them going for more ideas to like early take space
CT,
into
yeah,
A
elbow.
or B main, because Sentinels, thus far.
'Cause the
they've
site is
managed
so
to get a
fucked.
lurk, just walking in pretty much alone on one of those sides every round. And you combine that with that heavy effort they're putting into the mid control, and they have great options in their
Okay,
mid round.
pause G2. Here we go.
Feels a lot like how
Eco
John
with a
loved to
hero
call
Vandal.
back in the day when they were playing the double smokes plus
They
a
can see
sentinel
all,
option,
Alex.
back on
Or
split
less.
even, where you can ping pong a little bit between the two sides of the map and rotate into your lurks later on.
We've seen him this year role swapping, playing more initiator, but this
Remember
is
him
really
playing
back
Jet
to
on
old
phase? Yeah,
Sentinels,
baby
the
bae.
comfort for John
Yeah.
QT, getting to play double smokes all the time again.
And that's kind of where the meta seems to be headed. So this could be deeper than just a corrode thing.
Is there a
for the
world where
Sentinels.
FaZe comes
You
back
can
into
still
Franchise
start
League
3
when
into
Riot
mid,
does the renewing?
but use less util this time. Just look to contain.
Yeah, maybe not wanting to change too much here on the eco with 4 sheriffs in
No.
hand.
You see how brutal that Viper wall is to deal with. You're always having to invest a flash, some piece of utility to get
Outlaw
ahead
and
of it.
Zelsis.
That's a value the double controller provides.
This is a moment where Sentinels have doubled up in A main, so maybe expecting a walk-up in the mid-rounds.
Nice shot.
That walk-up is going to just be in mid. Narrate low, but that'll be the advantage.
Super passive hold over towards B. Narrate doubles back into his teammate, but Sen are going to continue to take their time, see if
One
they
off
can get
Vice ult.
another opportunity here.
Don't really need it
Expect
here.
Now G2 down in numbers, especially to try and creep forward, go for a re-clear, look for something. Bit of a gamble to try and get themselves back into the round. And more than likely around a guy like Jogamo, the only
I like how
hero
we're
able to
moving
play
so
with this
far.
one.
All of Sen grouping up towards A main now. 2 players here, but not the weapons to really deal with this one. Jojimo with the hero rifle is
Nice.
far away, and already losing out on Jonah makes this pretty rough
Trent?
to hold for G2.
Yeah, these are the G2 Sheriffs, not the G2 Stingers.
The Molly.
It's a very different story, except
Paranoia.
not in the case of Trent.
Can they wallbang that
Already
box?
has found one
They
and
can.
calls in Baby Bay for some support, but it's just not going to be there.
Nice.
Sentinels making quick work of this once again.
Jogamo,
Spike
rifle in
down,
hands.
easy peasy.
Nah, Jogamo with the
Jogging
mask on,
towards a
low
little bit
key,
here, see if he can get
looking
a
kind of
kill,
intimidating.
but no real hope of winning this round. And now, as you look ahead towards the
silent
next,
killer?
it is all about what did G2 discuss in that timeout, because they showed practically the same round in that last one, just 3 Sheriff players containing in mid.
Yeah, I'm wondering, can you run similar looks? Because obviously G2 have done a lot of like full mid aggros. Can you fight more aggressively for the extremities of the map?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, because I think when you're playing a Yoru into a Neon comp, it ends up playing really similar to if you think about like a Lotus A fight, right? Where as a defender, you have this option of if I hard commit
wow.
into this early fight, you're pretty much always losing to the Neon because they have stun,
Okay.
they have all this utility to overwhelm, and they can beat the timings on your util with the slide. So what I'm looking at instead is early fights into main, or these like later round second refresh of initiator utility, re-clears on mid, and less of the super early mid fights.
Yeah, something to make it a little bit less predictable, less repetitive. I think G2 are a team that usually play a lot to condition their opponents, so this could be an idea.
I hear
already
Bang's
playing into
dad.
the
That's Bang's
defined
dad.
meta of the map already, with a lot of that mid fight, but I'm eyeing up positions on the map.
All right, here we
This
go.
could start to change.
So still something in mid.
Yeah, and oh, okay, Trent's going to be bringing an Odin to the party. A lot of ultimates to play off of as well.
Seconds knocked down the 2 health from that spam.
Yeah, down. They waited 10 seconds before going for the flash dart combo. But
Oh,
this
it's a
fight is
B
headed towards
split
the B site.
with the Vice
Sentinels
ults.
gearing up for a split into these G2 players, but 4 already have rotated.
Yeah,
over
everyone's
with
here.
The double teleports.
Guns are
Paranoia
back.
Now. The Sentinels wait to find their mark. Trent in a ridiculous
Oh my God.
position. Who's waiting for him? I don't think anyone.
Oh my
And now
God.
the site is getting
This is
mucky.
so
It's getting
claustrophobic.
yucky. That ultimate is down. and
Trent.
Trent is tearing them apart. 3 kills already, and with a classic. Jogamo
1v1.
will trade him out. It's a 1-on-1 now. Both Vipers alive with plenty of time to work with.
Jonah was so late to all of this. But John holds outside, tries to look for an early peek.
Oh my God.
Jonah not giving it. He'll just wait for the plants and play from there.
Turns into a game of timings. Jonah's started to spy a little bit deeper into the site. And ultimately, John has to be worried about every single angle. Left, right, up, back. Jonah's had so much time. John waiting. Backed in.
What?
Step, Jonah
Nice try.
takes him
I like how
down.
John played it. It's
That is
unlucky.
nasty from
Damn,
Jonah.
that's fast from Jonah.
In the 1v1,
Nice try, nice try, nice try, nice try, nice try.
walking into
I think
his
John played it
opponent's
well.
pit, making noise
I think
to
he played it
himself.
well. I have to take a piss.
Still
Fuck.
gets
One
the
second.
kill in the end. that round got way hairier than it should have because it was such a good start to that defense. I loved this anchor smoke. You see to the left there that Valen threw down. That gives so much space for Trent to play around. So he can go left to the right side of the shed. He can isolate players coming through that smoke. He did so much in that position. So it came down to the clutch, and thankfully for G2, they had Jonah, the man to do it.
And importantly, G2 end up winning that round as well without using either the Hunter's Fury or the Dimensional Drift, so they still have options to look for a combo between those two abilities.
You're already seeing how much having the Odin helps solve this map. You have to put a hell of a lot of less resources into mid when you can just spam it on down.
And Trent is the OG Odin abuser, isn't he? You think back to all those rounds he was playing Sova on Ascent back in the day with the guard.
Attack side up from Zelsis is re-clearing to mid.
Spotting these players out. Trent on pace. One misses and isn't finding a way to connect. This could be Struggle City for G2. The Sentinels bring the heat over towards the A side.
Jaw has to go big in this spot. Stuck into the
Zelsis
corner,
being
pushed
pushed.
towards main with his teammate. A good reposition.
Paranoia.
Players there.
Omen alone.
Teleport away. It's a 1v1. Valen. The walls are closing
nice.
in around him and he is down.
There's two here. There's two here.
Pushed away from this site, but still with the position back towards elbow. Sentinels have to be prepared though. They know Jaw.
Oh, they don't want to. Wow.
Combo takes him down. 3 already per second. Could we get another? It'll be Trent. Back into things.
Wait, Zelsis?
Line coming through.
Yes.
Holding it. There's just no chance.
Nice.
Did so much in the last. But you can't swing into an op with an Odin.
He's got to save that.
Yeah, he has no way out here. Round is over.
Nice shot, Narrate. Good job. Good job. Yo, the util from us is looking so good, right? Is our util not looking insane? Our util dump is so good. Like, very,
I think he just got straight up spammed through that smoke.
Cohesive, yeah.
And then losing a player, Sentinel
reactive
really
and cohesive.
Into the site, and a round that looked super winnable has all gone so wrong.
Yeah, and you can see there too, Valen's having a lot of troubles because ideally you want to be up into A main. That's kind of how you can play around.
They may have made a big error.
Push coming in, but he just couldn't get there.
Second pause G2 early.
Because Zekken's on this Neon, he can capitalize off a slight positioning, problem that Valen found himself in. That's going to bring G2 into another timeout.
Second in the half already.
At round 9.
No more pauses G2.
That is brutal. G2.
Oh, Baby Bay made a big error. Is that what he said?
This is a brand new map, so you have to problem solve a lot on the fly.
Yeah, it has to really come down to adaptations. When you're playing this one, you can probably expect.
I don't even know where Baby Bay died, I'm not gonna lie. Was he one of the two guys that got caught?
Even seeing the Neon could throw you off to some extent. I think Zekken has done such a good job of breaking the standard timings of isolating anchors on these
split smoke.
pushes.
I see.
It's just so difficult to deal with.
I see.
The mid fights haven't been going G2's way.
What the fuck is that donation? Thank you for the donation.
And they don't have money this round again.
Okay, it's a
tough spot to be
eco
in as well,
for G2.
For as much as, we were joking on early on. This is Baby's first time stepping on the stage in a long time. Hasn't really found his footing yet into this game. He's gonna need to if G2 are gonna make a go at making things even in this half.
They're still just trying to find a solution to mid. Setting up a trap play there this round. Off of that Neon being heard should be a Paranoia, 4 players swinging.
Feels like Sentinels mid-fights have been a lot more tempered than they started the game off with. That's sort of been Kaplan's adjustment coming out of the timeouts. Now they've got things like the operator online.
My scope merchant.
Really annoying thing, just be able to post into bot mid.
And the conditioning is so good. G2 on the Rico round, literally putting all 5 players in mid.
Now they're going A.
Be ready for that.
He's gonna flash when the smoke goes down.
Round after round.
So this will only be our second time
lineups
watching Sentinels go for a full main hit. Last time it was on B. This will be their attempt at an A, but there are 3 players moving swiftly onto that flank. Could be a problem if Valen doesn't get cleared. They thought they had him to get the save in the box, but that is just unfortunate.
Yeah, the full auto does him wrong there. And now Zelsis
tries
to deal with the flank a little too late. Loses his
life.
God. Dang, only 1 for 1. That's
all good. Get the op.
But now Sentinels here to deal with the problem. And
he didn't expect them to be so close. Frenzy moment, yeah.
We're looking to the next
Valen's,
for G2's
yeah,
real
that was hard.
2 actually timeouts called going into an eco round from G2.
And I like this purchase coming through.
Here's the
Jaw
op on
the
Jagamo.
operator. Couple different ways you can play this. First of all, to set him up in mid, put him in a position to try and punish that Neon as Zekin is sliding on in. Or, mid-round, you can post him in a main and then heavily stack the rest of the map. I think that'll do a lot for them as an adjustment.
It'd be that way.
Jaggamo's heading towards B. Remember early in the half, there was a lot of solo lurking, especially taking liberties over towards B in the early round.
Celsius?
That's where Jaw's gonna
Opping?
like his chances.
Optimal here.
What?
Celsius takes it
Wait,
easy
how
around
the
corner.
fuck did that work out that way?
Sees the first shoulder.
I'm actually
Didn't have Celsius out-opping Jaw on my bingo card.
so confused how
But now
that
this
worked out
opens
that
up
way.
a
Like,
re-hit
I'm not even
lane
saying
into
like Celsius
A.
getting
Little
like,
pressure applied,
how
and
did he
here comes
see
the
Jaw?
execute.
Yeah, Baby's got to call in support, but
How did
already
he see
Zekin is
him? That was
flying
like
at him.
so
It
crazy.
is not comfortable
Wait,
to play
Baby
with
Bay.
now.
He's in a good spot,
position.
maybe?
Waiting for his timing, maybe trying to get inside of this wall. How is Baby Bay gonna
Oh
play this?
my
He's getting slammed.
God,
He's getting
Zekin.
streamed on. He can't
He's a
do
fucking
anything.
speed demon.
Sentinels own the site.
Jesus, dude.
And bye-bye to
Holy
G2's chances in
shit.
this
I mean,
round.
you can't even blame
You're buying
Baby Bay.
off.
What the fuck is that?
Tipped by Celsius. And Sen just
Oh
run
my
over
God.
your anchor. Zekin is having such a good game on the Neon
yeah.
right now. Like, single-handedly, not only is he having, like, crazy impact on these executes as a fragger, but he's also forcing
Ooh, save
G2
spot.
to put so many resources into dealing with that early mid-fight. I don't think G2 has
Oh, wow.
actually managed to win that space pretty much ever this half.
No, it's been a drought for a long, long time for G2. And by all accounts, we come into this match and it's very exciting because it's G2 Sentinels, the undisputed 2 best teams in Americas this year. But it is also G2 coming in with a substitute at a last minute. Sentinels were always going to be favored here.
Yeah, and it's also weird because it's both these teams coming in with not a lot of time, you know, playing a tournament in the offseason there after
Holy shit, Bang is
Masters Toronto that they both
so
attended,
fast.
and then having like basically only a week of practice, if a little more, little less, to be able to come out and prepare for stage 1, or stage 2 rather.
Right. The thing is,
Oh.
though, both these teams talk such a big
I guess he
game,
survived.
especially when they're
Wait, he
facing
did
off
see.
against
I want to
each
see that
other.
kill again,
there's
but
always
it's
something
okay.
riding on it.
He saw him
There's
though. I don't
always
know.
that want to win.
He saw
Like,
more of
especially
Jaw.
Sentinels, you never live it down
than Jaw
if
saw
you
of
lose a
him.
series like this. So very
Or
good to
feels
see them
like.
coming in.
And to
being
not mince
strong.
words, I think what you're saying is you cannot lose to G2 with Baby Bay.
You can't lose to G2 without Leaf after 2 days.
He's
Right-hand
fast.
advantage?
He's 30. He hasn't played in 2 years.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
I-
He's actually been grinding the whole time.
True.
And I saw some big numbers.
He died?
is all
Don't know if
I'm
he
gonna
died?
say.
Oh yeah, he did.
G2 back onto Sheriff's
You're right.
this time around.
We missed it, but he died on the save.
Wall to play with. Sentinels might just want to not reinvent too much. Might not want to show too much. It's another exec onto the A side. This time Zekin slipping
God.
over to the left side of Yard. But then he pumps the brakes for a moment, waiting for his team to come out from behind the wall. Very measured approach
Wow.
from Sentinels thus far, and as soon as Balance pushed back into him,
Wow.
he's able to make quick work of a few more members.
Wow! 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 Wow!
Into a double op kill, shutting down the rotators in.
Looking
mid.
strong.
Sentinels. They've really started to simplify. The first 6 rounds was conditioning this mid fight every time, and since then they've figured out.
Oh my
that
God, he
there's
got the last
only
one too.
inside.
Zekin is fucking
And
feasting
Zekin
right
has just
now.
been running a clinic over there. It's made even more difficult because if you try and fast rotate, push out an extremity, you have Celsius always there on the contain with this operator as well.
This is the control style of Sentinels that I want to see them go back to on the majority of maps.
It reminds me of like when they were at their peak playing on Split, like Masters Madrid era. John QT as an IGL is really good at not just these slow double controller comps, but it working the Neon into it. It having
Okay, last
Zekin as
round.
that extra bit of
Vice
pizzazz.
ults and 4 ults for us.
And now he's just been calling hit after hit after hit. And this time, geared up to move into B.
5-man B.
What do they have to play with? It'll be that Steel Garden mainly. A Nightfall on top of it.
Here we go.
Bang could even get a little bit fun and go for some teleports into the site. We're going to see. Doesn't look like G2.
Oh my God.
too
Oh
much
my
of a stop
God.
just yet.
Oh
Jordan
my
K's
God, he's on
actually
top
out
of
there
the
with
sights.
classic, because he couldn't even shoot his gun. And now, Bang has ulted back up into spawn.
Wait,
No
the
one's
Omen
waiting for him.
ults. They were
That's a
not
couple
ready
of
for
kills.
it.
Now
Or no, it wasn't
G2
even an
can
ult. It was
only
double
approach
TP.
in through
I think he
mid.
double TP'd top site.
Bang with a shorty in hand, trying to stall out.
Fade
as
ult's
long
got
as
all
possible.
3 of them actually.
Nightfall to try and
He got all
counter out this
3.
utility being thrown in from G2, and they haven't made any progress into the site.
It's retaking.
Wait,
through
they used
one
the Vice
corridor.
ult already?
They have no way to
What the
get out. There's a
freak?
crossfire. There's an op. This is brutal.
There's just nothing you can do. They put down a smoke on the left side to try and cut off this crossfire, and it's completely
Wow.
worthless. Sentinels take every single one down.
Wow.
That is wild. I love what we're seeing with Bang on the Omen here. Double TPing.
Yeah, the
first
double
into the site,
TP.
then into his teammate's Viper Orb up in Heaven, and pathing all the way around to completely cut off both Elbow and Heaven. The player there dies, and suddenly
Damn.
G2, despite having a
Damn, son.
somewhat winnable retake, they're just locked out
Good
because they're only
narrate.
coming from one direction.
It is clear to me that Sentinels were
peppering
feeding
the
off of
smoke.
the chaos of all of the fights, the scraps at the start of rounds, these post plants as well. They are looking
That was
sharp
dude, that was
as
such
we
a
head into the
fast
second
half. Wow. That was such a fast half. Holy smoky. I don't know what song to play. Pause. Pause.
And G2 used both of their tactical timeouts in the first one. It was a brutal start, all about Zekin controlling the pace on the Neon, and bad news for G2. I don't think that's going to change, because it's a really similar idea on defense, where at the start of rounds, you want to be using your Neon to either hyper aggro into A main or into mid and deny your opponent's space.
We'll see what G2's approach is. Sentinels, it was all about that mid fight, but on pistol, G2 are ready to attack into narrate on the B site. Viper Wall here to support him. And already
Okay.
showing
There's
his hand
one.
a little bit. Haunt comes out, but will be dealt with. Now the rotate comes from John QT. Sentinels with full mid
Molly's
control
up.
can move over here quickly.
Smokes in.
And Sentinels aren't leaving the site either. They continue to flood in.
Paranoia.
Behind this attack wall that
They're
G2
out.
themselves put down. It's getting a little bit awkward on site
Oh.
as all 5 players
Nice,
are here.
John.
John QT goes unnoticed and unpunished for a moment.
Oh,
Finally, G2
Baby
with
Bay
the
with
advantage.
2.
Baby Bay draws 2 kills.
Zealous is
Get the
1v3.
plant down.
I've never heard the Riot Games Arena that excited for 2 kills. But they're fans.
The first 3
VCT
rows
player
love
1.
Baby Bay. They want to be as close to him as possible. And the back of the crowd is all Sentinels.
Little weaker from you guys, son.
That's a rarity.
Oh.
They don't really have to talk a big talk this game so far.
Nice try.
We'll see. Almost caught on the reload. The G2 get their pistol. Okay!
There he goes.
He got his 2!
There are the vibes Josh RT was talking about when they picked this man up. There is a big difference between how these teams are going to play their attack side, because with the Yoru, you don't have that Neon to speed up, to go for these
Okay.
early gamuts into
Let's
mid.
go, boys! Come on now! Woo! No pie, baby! No pie!
Instead, they really have to slow things down, play a full control comp, and instead go for a lot more re-clear ideas.
W
They're
vibes for
be
real.
quite ready in mid.
Large challenge. Jogamo with the Outlaw as well. Might not even be favored if that first shot doesn't connect. Oh dear! Oh dear! That Outlaw has now been recovered.
G2 want to excel into A, but because Sen have mid control,
They have-
their rotates are faster.
The Viper
One guy
wall that
that's
G2
one
put
shot.
down, though, does give them the option to walk out it. Slices Yard up in half. Gives them the ability to walk back into elbow. That forces Sentinels to play out in front
That
of him.
deep
and I
wall
like
is
this tempo
insane.
change
The
from G2.
defense one, yeah, it's nice. Cuts off
Slow
bottom
things
mid.
down, go for a re-clear, maybe back into mid, or just group
Two
towards
guys?
B.
The concern is where that Outlaw has posted up now.
Is
right?
Vellum one
Few
shot?
Players on light armor, dink down.
C-Celsius, he was all the way back in spawn, throws
He's
Thorns to
139. I don't
John,
think
and
so.
suddenly an orb,
Right?
a volley, Thorns, and this solo anchor is
Or
tough to
129?
get through.
It's been stalled for a long time, but Sentinels
I don't
still
think
are
he's one
rotating
shot.
away from A. Still some worlds
Oh, it's
where this could
140.
be
It does
fake.
140 though.
Don't
Sorry,
get
I'm
caught
tripping. I
on the
forgot it was
rotate.
140.
So now it'll
I thought it was
finally be the call
125.
from
You guys are
John
right, my
QT.
bad.
Hey, that's a lot of utility, counting 3-4 players.
Damn, haven't played in a
Walking
minute,
their way
huh?
into the site. Sentinels regroup to play numbers.
Shit.
Where did G2 want to fight? I'd like to see them take elbow here, but it will be a brawl.
Yep, they want to get up in front. Now the snake bite is down. Baby Bay and Valen. Baby Bay on first contact, lining them up, and Valen to capitalize off
Oh,
of
that
it.
helps.
The rest of
Wait,
G2 follows
2v.
suit.
Wait.
And it's a 2-on-1
No,
second,
nice
a little
try.
bit too low to make a go at it.
I don't know why I thought it was 125.
So a bad start to the round, losing out on Jaw early, but a great recovery from G2.
Strong
That's the
eco.
style you need to see. Slow down the pace. Don't let the neon run all over you. Take your time. Take map control and make a
final
confident,
answer?
informed decision.
Exactly. And it'll be something G2 know as
Kuroda's
well. If they're
defense
playing
sided?
Yor instead of the neon, it's really hard for them
Yes.
to quickly capitalize if they see Sentinels overplaying on one side of the map. They can't have that same level of reach that a neon has sprinting into a site.
And with that style, I expect to see a lot of rounds end like that. With
Attack
these really
sided.
chaotic
Final
retakes.
answer.
G2's team fighting is going to have to take a step up from the first half.
A mess of smokes thrown down into mid. Sentinels were throwing a lot of that attack Viper wall that sliced through mid, but G2 have a different read.
Okay, what do
and
I
it's
think?
actually abusing those angles.
Yeah, there are some cheeky ones.
I
on
think it's
this
attack
map.
sided
You can
as well.
jump up on this box in mid and pretty much peer over any smoke that your opponent is placing, unless it's that Viper wall.
Yeah, and that was their own Omen smoke as well.
Because
They knew the
the
angle
rotate
up.
to A is
That's
so
something
far.
G2 drawn
Playing the
up in
sites is
labs.
fucking hard as shit.
As a little re-clear look is going to
Ooh,
punish
narrate.
Giacomo. Narrate is gorgeous on those two shots.
They're going.
G2 actually still have this space. Throw down a smoke before Valen
Baby
decides
Bay.
to retreat. But again, it's a
They have a
B
wall
site
here,
that has
though.
really
A lot of
strong
utility,
stall
yeah.
utility. Wall ready to go. Vise wall as well. Thorns, this is tough.
This is very tough.
Baby Bay showing his hand a little bit. They both ignore the wall, just get right in front of it. But now
Holy
paralyzed
Chad.
on top of the Thorns. Baby Bay
Holy
has found the
Chad.
opening, but
Damn.
Zelznes looks right
I mean, it
behind
worked
him.
out.
G2
Holy
get into the
shit.
site, trade out their teammate, plant the spike.
2v2.
Straight up 2v2. Trent and Valen split up.
Hold
Trent
on.
is one off the ultimate, but he has a fight against Narrate.
Narrate on the flank. The wall not an option, and
Damn.
Trent wins it out.
Hard. He had the
3 for him
angle.
on the round.
Bang, 1v2. Shit.
Now so many corners that Valen could be in. Bang's got to take
Does
his
he
time.
look below? Oh, he kind of looked, but not
What
really.
angle does he
Didn't
check?
see him? That's ridiculous. I think the call might have come in to save.
Yeah.
Yeah,
50 credits in the bank.
I don't hate it. It's a hard clutch.
Wow.
He concedes it.
Just a couple
That's
pixels
bonus for
forward,
G2.
He sees Valen underneath him. That could be a kill. That could be an honest shot at the round.
Literally half a second difference.
All good.
And now
All
for
good.
G2, they win that round. They keep Trent Salt, and they've won their bonus from what was a dreary game. It looked like this could be like a 13-4. They're in a position where they can really come back.
Oh,
and it all
wow.
started
That
with
gap.
this off angle. Very nice job from Trent.
Trent had a good
punishing
round
that
here.
Player in mid.
Let's go round by round. Let's get this shit, bruh.
I still
Send
can't
pause.
get out of my head how weird it is seeing him playing again.
Bruh.
Yeah, but it's
Bruh.
like hearing his voice sounds normal, you
Yeah.
know? But not saying that kind of stuff.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
doesn't make a lot of sense to me still. We'll get used
What a
to
bro.
it, depending on how long Leaf stays out.
But this one's looking a bit attack-sided, isn't it, Mimi?
Yeah. Center gonna call a timeout pretty early here. Won't have money this round, so looking ahead to the future. I think it comes down to, with this Neon, where you can actually get aggression without being punished early on. Because G2, you see the way they're playing the map. They are always set up in these super passive positions. So I wouldn't hate to see Sen almost lean into a bit of a slower style, right? You can still show something early, like an A main take with a Neon, but then on that second refresh, go into more clear plays back into mid, try and punish these lurk players. Because those like late round lurks into A, into mid, that's what allows Valorant to call this slow style he loves.
Exactly. Sentinels need to reframe themselves a bit. They're so used to playing that fast style, those skirmishes for mid on their attacking side, that maybe need to adjust to G2.
But they are starting with a fight here.
Hero rifle on Zekin, and that is in A main. Only Jonah and Baby Bay to receive this fight, and there'll be a paranoia too to catch out these players. Here it comes, Prowler spotted. Here's the paranoia, and Baby Bay's
and he's out. Trailer going back.
Away with murder.
Nice, well done.
Exactly the kind of trap you want to see from Sen. Wait for someone to walk up, have the punish with the paranoia and the slide, and now you get an advantage to play from on Eureka.
This is almost the weakness now.
Now they refight mid. I like this. They're moving as a unit.
Into mids. That drone comes in from all the way
Jogamo's here.
Where this Vise wall is placed as well.
Oh dear.
Contain towards B, but they're losing space elsewhere. Jaw trades on back.
Yeah, Sentinels wanted to keep the pressure up, go for a re-clear into mid, but
we're taking turns using the gun.
Is being held.
Oh, he made a step. Did Jogamo hear that? He's probably gonna be aware. Wait, nice kill.
Unless Narrate could change that.
Down to 11 HP though.
Looking for a lurker.
Spike already planted. How do G2 want to hold on to this? 2 players back into elbow. Again, trying to fight off of Valen's contact.
Now it's John's turn.
Play these deeper lines and force Sentinels to show exactly where they're going to be approaching from. Prowler already into the site.
They're
Makes
fighting.
It easy for Valen to throw that
No, they're going
back again. It's these layers upon layers.
It's a hard
into the
retake.
post plant. Delay, delay, delay. And Sentinels are now starting to feel that time pressure. Starting to feel the pressure being outranged and
Pretty tough, pretty tough. Okay, 10-6, fuck. Wait, are we getting concerns? Concerns? A little bit.
Nice post plant there for G2.
A little bit.
Second round this half.
That's crazy, little bro.
Early to a set play and managed to recover. But Sentinels now, this is the round where we're really going to see what they were discussing, what they were looking to change out of that timeout.
Looking at ultimates here, Trent's got the Hunter's Fury. Sentinel's not far from a Nightfall, just one off. True from a Steel Garden as well, but maybe a little harder to play for those orbs proactively than we saw out of them on the attack side.
G2 don't think that Sen will stack a play into A main 2 rounds in a row. They look to go there, and they're absolutely right. This is a light site. Where
Look at
is
Valen,
this TP?
all the way back towards spawn.
He sticks it.
Pinch into Narrate, who is
nice.
solo away, but Narrate is waiting for
Fatal.
it. He is ready. And now the rest of the
tag
team
3.
Nightfall's going to tag up 3. This completely stunts the play from G2. They're boxed into a corner. They don't really know where to go. Zekin
big kill.
His way out as well.
Jaw? Wow. Wow. 3v3. Even it up.
G2 with a chance once again.
Jogamo has ult as well.
Plant still not committed. A 3v3, but ults for G2. Jaw can get info off this.
Time to scout.
Saw 2.
There's a double hold back towards spawn. That buys a lot of comfort. And now
oh, he's ulting off of it.
Trent tags the first. Shots coming out from the next.
Jaw!
Jogamo with a 4-piece.
Hunting for his ace. The IGL on the other side.
They saw him? They saw him now.
John QT's been revealed.
Fuck.
Jaw's waiting right on the other side. He's ready.
Oh my god, he fucking popped off. Holy shit. Fuck. Oh shit.
Incredible from Jaw. They
no,
needed
that was
a player
actually
to
nasty.
step up.
Fuck, that was actually nasty.
And the world champ delivers.
That was 3v5 as well. That was 3v5. He got a double kill.
Just beautifully played by him. A perfect flash out of
the ult,
off
he
of
worked
the timing
us.
of that burst from the Hunter's Fury hitting to get the kill. And then he just keeps it going.
That is a thing of beauty right there.
The iBuy Power ace. Of course, you can go over to iBuy Power socials. They're giving away a $100 gift card and $100 in iBuy Power rewards at iBuy Power. Hashtag unlock your ace.
In the meantime, Sentinels have slipped into mid. Again, continuing to
Still
fight
full
over
buy
this
here.
corridor on the map. And D2 have found success even without doing the same. A very different
Slow
read
default.
heading in. But it's this measured play style that you come to expect from Valen.
And every round, you saw Sentinels throwing a Viper Wall, something like that, to cut off into mid and help the fight there on their attack side. Instead, G2 has been throwing sight walls, either on A or on B, that are prioritizing getting their Viper into a lurk position instead.
On the lurk?
no.
Nice.
This round, the lurk in question dies.
Yeah, that's the thing. Narrate's so confident he's playing up in front of that Viper's wall, out in the middle of nowhere, but he's winning his shot. And this forces G2 now speed up into the B site.
Joggamo's out.
John QT tucked away into the corners. Teammates
Nice,
continue
John.
to flood on in. Sentinels
Traded.
looking good already.
Wait, spam
Second
kill.
goes down. This might not be over just yet. G2
Yes,
continuing to fight
Celsius.
on in.
That was huge.
Abandoned balance.
He has
Get
Vice
the
ult off
spike
of
on the
that.
ground.
Baby Bay and Trent trying to win it out, but an ult in their face.
Okay,
Trent
they're
will
leaving
keep his
site.
gun, and so will Baby Bay.
And
G2
we're
had to
in.
fall fully off site. Only now looking to get back in. Trent, the spam,
He's on the
it
bomb.
almost is there. But now with Baby Bay in a 1-on-3.
Good
it
job.
won't be enough.
Great job.
The
Zelsus
Sentinels
was
get their
huge right
first
there.
defense
Zelsus was
round.
huge.
Finally breaking
Zelsus
the
getting
streak
that
there
kill,
for Sen.
getting out, and ulting was huge.
And it comes off of Narrate's confidence.
Damn.
Like you mentioned, playing up ahead of that wall, punishing onto the lurk, and they know what
Oh,
G2's
these rounds are
reaction
close,
is
I'm
going
not
to
gonna
be.
lie.
Because with the Neon they're taking mid, because Narrate is posturing forward on A, it has to be a 4-1
Nice shot.
heavy into this B site. And the Sentinels players are there very quickly to flood retake
I feel like
the site
Zelsus looks like a
and
different
win
person
that
every
one
weekend.
out.
The adjustment from G2, well, we probably need to be doing something about mid. We can't be giving those rotations over so easily. Now when our bluff is being called,
Attack side operator, that's in the hands of Jojimo.
G2 have been throwing this smoke consistently, right on the corner there to block off a lot. Allen, unlucky a bit, can't connect.
Paranoia.
Refight, here goes second, sliding on.
Wow, thank God he switched to Valen.
2 immediately to kick
Wait.
off the round.
Oh my God,
Two-free for
bang.
second. G2 pop an ult.
What is happening?
What
We're
is
ulting away,
happening?
but
Wait,
refighting in.
what the
in world
fuck?
is that?
Narrate got that.
That is a weird one.
What is
Works out for
happening?
Sen, though. They trade favorably.
I think he was just
now
ulting
it's
to like
just
scare
Jaw
them. Yeah.
up in
Now they're
hands.
worried about it.
Yeah, the out purchase looking a little bit silly now in the 1-on-4.
He wants to save this, but I don't know if he'll be able to. Celsius?
And that teleport would have been seen.
Timing. Wow.
Brutal timing for Jaw. And a really good change.
Bang,
from
bang,
Sentinels.
moment ulted, yeah.
They've shown some of those earlier mid-fight ideas. They win that last round, realize that G2 is going to want to
Huge.
fight for mid-space, and instead go for a re-clear
Huge
play.
free clear, yeah.
Perfectly done off of the Paranoia and the Haunt coming in conjunction with that slide. And now another look of what they can do with this Neon. It's the op this time
Exactly.
in the hands of
Our
Zekin.
supportive
They'll show a
util
much
for
more
Neon
passive
or
round
for
now.
Zekin
The aftermath of losing that round,
looks
it means Zekin
amazing.
can pick up the big gun. G2 gonna have to be precise as they scale forward.
Okay,
to
match
deal with
point,
that.
son.
Two Guardians, no ults. From what started as a fantastic attack side, this is now feeling like it might slip away for G2.
Volleys exchanged into mid, warning shots, and the like. But it'll once again be Narrate challenged on the first angle.
Narrate stock.
That up falls, and now the refight from Narrate.
Nice try.
Paranoia only hits the one. Sentinels have lost out completely on
Is it
this
a
side of the map.
save?
And now
No.
it's going to be a clean
Not
A
really.
coastline for G2. They still have
Maybe they
Vice
try.
to hold off. They have all 5 players ready to go.
Ambitious repeat. I think he had to. His teammate paranoia'd it, and he was getting
Cycle these
crunched.
smokes as soon
I
as
think
the
he
sword
had to
goes
get
down,
that one.
Vipewall
Just
goes
sucks that
up,
the Paranoia got
Fang
one
looks to
only.
challenge. Slips in. Here's players jumping away. Hold on, nobody's home.
He snuck
He
in,
started to
but
realize, and he's here so quickly.
Wow.
On the left side. That's the first. There's a whole lot left to do.
smokes up in 3.
Blinded up. Still
Can they
stalled
spam
away.
that
I mean,
with a
they're
Vandal?
tagged up, they're getting shot at. They're getting shocked at.
They're saving.
And now they might just fall away from the site entirely.
They're saving. And this is such a cool post plant from G2. You see where their wall is. That's what I was talking about. That
Oh, yeah,
allows a
true.
lurk to go up towards elbow that threatens the Viper there. But what it also does is when you have a post plant and you're putting the spike down here, the retaking players have to push through your Viper wall to
The wall is
challenge.
nice for that
and there's
plant.
so little space around the spike outside that wall that it's really difficult to actually have a double swing, to actually cover someone defusing, and makes an
True.
already
Truing.
tough site to
Last pause,
retake
Sentinels,
even
12-8.
more difficult.
So maybe that post plant, that strat from G2, going to be something Sentinels will consider. How to work past in this timeout. They're going to be calling now. All 4 used. in this one. No more hand-me-outs, no more help from the coaches after this.
Yeah, gotta make it to OT if you want another chance.
We rise. Awoo.
Last couple rounds, I have liked what Sentinels have been showing with these re-clear plays into mid. It didn't quite work out there. Caught a bit of a rough timing on the clear back.
I'm looking so unctuous at what's going on.
But I think that idea is
I'm just
generally
embracing
good.
it,
If you're
man.
full sending early on, G2 is a team that is really good at kind of finding that angle, finding that punish. So I like the overall idea from them. But I think where it's been suffering is in some of these really late rounds when they're actually playing the retakes. I'd like to see them being a little bit more proactive in trying to, if they have that mid control, either like push through for flanks or try and get that second angle. Because in most of these rounds, they've been having to retake almost exclusively from mid or from CT.
This is not
And
over
G2's
yet,
combo
LOL.
With the double controllers, with the Vise, has so much util to shut down those chokes.
Well, already up on 12, Sentinels have some room to
Let's go,
test the
Fatty
limits,
McGee.
test some other options. What I'm looking at is the ultimates right now. G2, nothing to work with here. But if they win this round, G2 are going to be able to cycle ultimates probably until the end of regulation.
And money's kind of bad for Sentinels. They don't even get to keep stacking the loss bonus because of the 2 rounds they won. So it's going to be buy safe pretty much until we're right up to overtime.
After the next couple of rounds. We'll see right now. G2 set up 3 towards B, 2 towards A. Again, the same look from Sentinels, playing up, guarding the space around the attack smoke that's been placed right down the middle.
They've realized that G2 are not task fighting for mid. So they're able to just walk a player in without having to commit much utility.
It's so much space for free, but you also think G2 realized the same.
Okay.
No one's ever up in
Off
A
stand
main,
pause.
so Trent is always going to be there, ready to challenge.
The round will be decided on the mid re-clear.
Yeah, once this wall goes down. Or maybe we just refresh the smoke. Sentinels have no reason to give it up. They can just keep cycling that smoke over and over.
Ray fighting deeper.
Oh, we're
my
trying
God.
to jump over this smoke as well and see someone up window, huh?
50 seconds.
But I like this because 45 seconds in the round, Sentinels have decided, yes, we were up there. We could have kept fighting, but G2 have lost so much time. Sentinels can now give up that space and chew away at the
You
clock.
see him?
Drone into A main.
Wait,
Makes them
Trent?
think this might be another
Oh, he got the
hard
wall.
G2 hit
Wow.
there, but instead it's a heavy walk into mid. What a timing
Wow,
for
that was
G2 to catch.
fucking
It'll all be on narrate and John QT.
off angle, John.
Separated.
They have to play on their own on the slant. Oh no!
Wow, they
Who's
saw
looking
him,
at
but he got one.
One
Nice.
for one. That'll be good enough. But
Nice
now
narrate.
prepared into main and no one else to challenge him there. A quick hop back into the
Oh,
site.
he hesitated just a little bit.
He pretended to be a drone for half a second. That was exactly what narrate needed. Sentinels
Big.
down in numbers, but they're always
2v3.
coming back into the site now onto the flank. The challenge, but it's a knife in
Ooh,
Nelson's
little whiff from
hand.
Trent. Paranoia.
Somehow Trent chalks it. Now
Jaws
Trent
low.
Paranoia it up. His Sentinels
That's
running
neon
inside.
for you.
That's on every single front.
1v2 Trent.
Trent
He has
1v3.
ult.
Ult, and all of his starts to work with.
But they know where he is. And he's still worried about a flank. He knew Zelsis was behind him. Now sees that there isn't a flank
They can
coming
stick
in.
it now.
Has to put away the Hunter's Fury. Needs to challenge. To half already. There goes Trent 1.
Oh
Trent
my God, he had a real fucking chance. GG,
Sentinels
holy shit.
strike first here.
Okay.
Take Kuro.
Okay, we take those.
A bold choice
Whew.
against their rival.
Not
to
even
pick
worried.
The newest map in the pool. But a dominant first half, 10-2 on the attack side,
Oh my God.
with the spearhead of Zekin leading the way.
They brought it back a little bit,
22-15
yeah?
for him as they
Monster.
end the map.
They did bring
Still,
it back
I
a
think
little
G2
bit.
can't be, hanging their heads too much after the momentum they were able to get at the start of the second half. Remember, they were down so
I mean,
big.
yeah, it really is a lose-lose
They
for
were- It was
Sen,
truly a good recovery from them.
but it's an important
That
win.
first map
A lose-lose
now,
in the sense
looking
that
ahead towards
they're
Ascent.
playing with a
It's
sub.
going to be so interesting to see what these teams have ready to go.
So if
there.
we win,
Is it
yeah,
default
no one's
comps?
gonna
Is it
really care,
something
but
new? We continue to get to figure out what the
If
read
we
is
lose,
of
all
our best
hell
two
goes
teams.
loose.
And see how scrappy Sentinels are willing to be. All of these chaotic fights, Sentinels are coming up in a big way. Jogamo got the ace, but couldn't come away with the win. We're going to see who takes this series, who takes map 2 when we return after this.
Ugh. You can only beat what's in front of you, take the W. I agree. I agree. GG. Honestly, good job. We were looking quite strong out there. We're back. Okay.
그래서 막 잠입도로 굴리고 이런 거 때문에 돌리는데 시간이 한참 걸려요. 네.
The match is finished. Map 1 is done. We're waiting for map 2, which is on Ascent. G2 map pick.
아니 범위 태우 정리 나오는 거. 이주 이러면 끝나겠는데요. 여기서 끝나나요? 야 남은 건 실바나나 스파이크까지 떨어져 있습니다. 야 다 쫓아왔는데 가야 될 곳이 너무
Oh, it's match point. It's over.
경기 끝납니다.
Playoffs day 1. DRX 2-0.
상대로 강해진 모습을 증명합니다.
섹션은 뭐 운영 그런 것보다 그냥 다 도전 운영 그런 게 얘기할 게 없지 않나?
Damn. They look fucking pissed.
뭐가 문제일까? 나 진짜 모르겠는데 뭐가 문제?
그러니까 이번에는 이 전에 두 개랑 진 거랑 다르긴 하거든. 그렇게 진 건 아니거든. 어떤 상황에서 그때 한 번만 이제 뭐 이끌어주는 콜이든 시선 처리든 이런 거 있잖아. 그 부분에서 우리가 안 됐을 거야. 우리가 운영 문제. 네가 느끼지 않냐? 한 끗 차이로 지는 거 계속. 오늘 좀 달라 진 게 이 전 두 번이랑. 가서 봐야 돼. 너네 알지?
I don't even want to review what the fuck they're tilted.
그러니까 이 전이랑 가자. 너 그래? 잘했어. 운영 가져왔어. 난뭘 해야 될지. 아니 나 괜찮다. 그러니까 그걸 보자. 객관화해야지. 그러니까 이 전에는 심적 구조적인 문제가 있던 게 맞고 오늘 네가 첫골 잘했어. 그러니까 패배는 같은 패배인데 다르니까 우리가 짚고 넘어가죠. 그래야 원동력이 생기지. 잘했어. 다른 슛.
내려갑시다. 자기 좀 내리고 12층 먼저 내려갈게.
저걸 정말 구조적으로 못 막는 거. 아니 뭐 그렇게 세게 들어왔을 때는 뭐 힘들긴 한데 근데 이제 진짜 삐 때문에 뭐 졌다 이런 문제는 아닌데 그 다음이 문제인데 그러니까 잘 버텨줬는데 채워주고 뭐 채울 때 다 줬어. 채운 게 다 줬어. 심지어 킬 내거나 이런 것도 많았는데 시선 처리 때 그러니까 그 시선 처리 한 끗 차이잖아 원래 공격적으로. 근데 거기서 진짜 너무 많이 줬어.
반대쪽에 있어서 아주 무적했어 이게.
나만 할까? 이게 1부터 10까지 다 말해줘야 되니까 힘들긴 해 진짜. 집중도 잘하는데 그 문제 같은데.
This wasn't the elimination game though, right? They're still in playoffs. It was just a hard loss. It was 13-11, 14-12.
같은 패배긴 한데 패배는 다르긴 해. 올라오긴 했어.
The next one's elimination, I see.
우리가 회복된 게 중요해. 어느 정도 회복됐고 아직 우리가 안
Mag save thingy? I don't know.
갑시다.
Where's that?
좀 힘들긴 해 이제.
가야겠다.
갑시다.
돌아가서 봅시다. 뭐 보면 또 다른 얘기가 나올 수도 있겠지.
Oh, what is this guy keeps?
다 있나? 100 프랙처 수비
Chat, is there more?
센트 공격
Is there more
모터스 공격 펄벤 안 된다고 펄벤했어
juice?
세트를 해놔 러시 준비한 거 아니야 또? 페이퍼스는 왜 수비부터 하냐? 네?
More sauce at the end?
페이퍼스는 뭐야? 수비 골랐어 요즘
진짜요? 처음 시작. 어제 제이슨 어센트에서 랭크에서 요루하던데.
Skip to the sauce? I feel like we've watched the whole thing. I might as well finish it, no? I've watched an hour 23.
나 엊그제 봤을 때는 페이드 하던데 나랑
I'm kind of determined to finish it.
간지걸. 이거는 근데 움직일 때 그 패드 안 거슬러 거려?
그때는 사실 저희가 테이핑을 함부로 안 하는데 오히려 편했다고 해가지고 접촉이 안 된다.
KC tape?
머리까지 밀면 딱 좋겠다. 감사합니다.
Instead of he shaved his head, it looked like Kong Kong.
분위기는 괜찮았고 늘 저희끼리 우스갯소리로 얘기하는 게 코인 없을 때 T1이 가장 잘한다라고 했었어서 분위기는 괜찮았던 것 같습니다.
We play our best when our back's against the wall. What's my 보다?
경기장 위에 가지고 갈 것만 올라가요. 나머지 다 통기로 갈게요.
No fear? I like that. I like that. My 보다. My paoda. I like that. I'm taking that. I'm taking that to my ranked games. Rush B. No fear.
그래 나 이기면 오늘 신나게 소리 지를 게임.
그거야.
라운드 딸 때마다.
야 구태가 쟤네 결국 작전 쓰는 맵이잖아 이거 저 조합이. 그래서 네가 그냥 진짜 도박해도 돼. 그러니까 느낌으로 나 이번 판 뭐 올 것 같으니까 태호 형 저기 가줘. 뭐 이런 거 있잖아. 연습도 안 해본 거 있어도. 오케이. 약간 짐승처럼 해라. 냄새 맡아가지고. 자 가자 얘들아 화이팅!
아 페이퍼렉스 진짜 종 잡을 수 없어요. 아 포탑 세워놓고요. 자 뒤를 잡을 수 있나요?
Bro's not watching. I'm watching.
영상 그냥 슛 가도 될 것 같은데?
I have short attention span.
그래도 팬맨 선수의 스턴이 오 메테오. 자 그리고 메테오.
It was a great start for T1. But they lose this match apparently. Spoilers. I'm sorry if I leaked.
버즈가 쬐고 있거든요. 그런데 체력이
드라이맨 안 보여 안 보여. A 없어. 좋아 B 없. 야 B가. 야 B 오면 B 메인밖에 못 가려 얘들아. B 메인 가렸어. 몰리. 알았어. 나 시간 볼게. 사이트 들어왔어.
Nice.
지금다. 사이트. 얘들아 메인 있을 거야.
메인 보는 중.
메인 공 쓸게. 형 빠지는 거도 쓸게.
선수한테 저기 가겠죠.
Look at this pop by Stacks.
맨
Wow. Ratty.
아 지금 이 어려웠던 라운드까지.
That is so ratty. Wow.
와 바로 라운드 2개 만에 또 작전 시간 요청합니다. 페이퍼렉스요. 과연 이번 라운드에 이제 킬조이의 궁극기를 역으로 카운터를 나갑니다. T1.
완벽한데요. 얘왜 아케이드 올때 이러면? 차리 에이스? 아, 나 에이스 한번 에이스. 야. 에이스 막아. 막아. 개찐다. 에이스 하면 저 게임. 아 예? 또 에이스. 안돼.
Oh, what a shot though. What a shot though.
에이스 하면 진다고.
Wait, Meteor was right. They ended up losing the match.
우린 아니긴 했어. 아니겠다.
그렇지. 자 이제 메테오 두탁 직전인데 메테오 줄을 잡았습니다. 하지만 너무 유리해요. 심리전이 지금. 네. 수월 타선도 없어가지고 심리전을 걸 게 없어요.
Oh.
여기서 메테오가 잡아냅니다. 첫 번째
13-3 map 1.
전장에서 완승 거두는 T1입니다. 아 사실 페이지 1이
Who the hell clapping in my ears like that?
그 쟤네 조합 그대로면은 저 뭔지 알아? 하보? 아니. 그 오멘 제트, 바이스, KO 페이드거든? 그다음 제트? 근데 그거 쓰면은 우리 공격부터란 말이야. 우리 연습 배팅 잘못 켜는 게 쟤네 수비 때 바이스가 B 셋업 해놓고 B메에다가 오퍼 배치해. 제트 같은 애. 제트를 배치시켜서 그 곁들인 느낌이잖아 B 쪽. 그렇게 게임하거든. 근데 A메인 수비는 그냥 우리 알던 느낌으로 그냥 연막하면서 하고 그래서 영수변제 컨트롤 될 거고 그래서 핵심이 B 쪽을 제트 인포 찍고 태호가 주도권 갖고 시작하면은 이번에 연습한 거지 이번 주 내내 엄청 쉬울 거야. 다 리딩이 돼가지고.
Stacks had no idea what he said. Stacks is like, okay. Stacks is gonna do whatever he wants. The game is starting? It's not starting yet, is it? I'm watching. Okay, we can go back. We can go back. It's okay. We'll finish it after this match.
Good. Very good.
I'm gonna pee on the
But honestly,
fucking break.
I wasn't even going to focus on Baby Bay really coming into this game because, again, assuming he was going to play a more normal agent,
sure.
You know, he slid under the radar a little bit. But as soon as you walk in the chamber, like, you do immediately put a spotlight on yourself.
Absolutely, the pressure is on when you're picking a role like that, especially on this attack side where Jojimo is going to be playing the Yoru, where he's going to be TPing in and taking 50-50s a lot. The job of actually trading out on the execs and getting the brunt of the kills for the team kind of of goes to Trent and to Baby Bay now in this comp. Of course, you can also kind of show looks with the chamber as well, but it's still more pressure.
Dude, I'm not.
for
No,
him.
I'm not.
Definitely.
But that was
Good
suspicious.
news is Trent was looking
I went
good in
twice
that
in the
first
last
game,
like
has been
hour.
looking very, very strong throughout. And we are going to update you while we're taking a little extra second.
Extra
to get
second?
the
Okay,
game.
we'll
You can
come
see it
back.
Loading up right.
I'll switch back when the pistol round is starting, chat. I have an eye on it.
이러면 제트가 여기 있다라는 거 알게 됐어요. 2주 뺍니다. 이거
가면 안 돼, 가면 안 돼. 이거 1차 가라, 1차 가라, 1차 가라.